Hey guys, my name is Raf, and don't you love when there's a video game that's coming out, you've been waiting for it for months, maybe years, and it finally comes out, you spend your hard-earned cash on it, and it's a piece of shit? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna check out today. Number 1, Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric. Okay, in the last 10 years, how many good Sonic games did we get? Exactly. And this game is no better. As a matter of fact, this game is worse. This is the worst scoring Sonic game ever. And the reason it did so bad is because it had too many problems. The camera was broken, it had frame rate issues, levels were super repetitive, the combat system sucked, it was repetitive and crappy, and it had tons of other bugs. And on top of that, for me, the character design for Knuckles was horrible. He looked like he was on steroids. Come on people, when are you gonna make the Sonic game that fans want? Number 2, Pac-Man for Atari 2600. Pac-Man was a hit back in the arcade era, so when they announced it for the home systems, the hype train started going. Tons of people pre-ordered the game, so Atari rushed the game to make it to holiday release, and like with everything that's rushed, it sucked. First, the game sold like 7 million copies, but then when people started playing the game and realizing that the game was nothing like the original one, they started returning the game, giving horrible reviews to the game, so Atari ended up having like 5 million unsold copies, making this a huge loss for them. Number 3, Duke Nukem Forever. This game took like a gazillion years to make. They started working on it in 1996 and they ended up releasing the game in 2011. That's ridiculous. And this was the main reason the game flopped, because it didn't meet the standards of the games that were getting released in 2011. Everything felt outdated. The gameplay, the graphics, everything. And people didn't find the game that fun. I'm pretty sure if this game had come out like in 1998 or heck like 2001, 2, it would have been great. But in 2011, 15 years later, no. Number 4, E.T. for Atari. There are games that take 15 years to be made, and then there are games that take only 5 weeks to be made. That's what happened to E.T. The game only had 5 weeks to be made because they wanted to make it to holiday season. The movie was successful, so they said, hey, why not make a game about the movie? So they did, and it was bad. The game sold 1.5 million copies, but most of those copies were returned because the game was bad. The gameplay sucked, the graphics sucked, the game sucked. If you play this game, you don't even know what's going on or what you're doing in it. So all the money they used to make this game, they never made back. And just getting the license to make the game cost them $25 million. Number 5, Daikatana. This game was supposed to be big. A first-person shooter with RPG elements created by one of the developers of Doom. It was supposed to release in 1997, but it got delayed all the way to the year 2000. Since the game was using the Quake 2 engine, by the time it came out in 2000, Quake 3 was already out, so the game was outdated. The game looked ugly, the gameplay was weird, and it was full of bugs. This game is considered to be one of the worst disasters for first-person shooters. So let me know what game let you down, and if you like this video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, I post videos every Monday on anything that has to do with video games. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.